Hi folks, my name is Scott. This is The Scott Show. We are doing Random Questions Part 2. We're doing it up. So we are just in the middle of the Conor McGregor Floyd Money Mayweather fight. It is Mr. Cunningham and whoever else they're fighting. Not the fight I want to see. I want to see Conor and Floyd. So I figured, hell, I'll get on here, do Random Questions Part 2. And why not? Just we'll get it done here. So, if you guys don't know what random questions number 1 was, it was fastcompany.com. It's a website where they have 36 interview questions that are actually fun to answer. So I'm going to be doing 10 to 13, and then or 10 to 23. And then I'll do the other 20, and I'll do the other 13 for part 3, which will come up next week. So that's what we're doing. It's just kind of cool random questions. These are stuff that you question at from your boss or whatever in an interview. So there you go. All right. So number 11. Let's see what number 11 is. And I do not see these. Or see these just a few seconds ahead of time, or I do not see them at all. Tell me something about your last job, other than money, that would have inspired you to keep working there. So, I can actually answer that pretty honestly. I worked at a group home. I thought that the money was not great, but the idea that I was there, that I was helping people, I had reasons why I was there. So it was the people. It was what we were trying to accomplish there. And not too much, I'm not going to go into too much detail of why I'm not there anymore, except for the fact that 10/25/50 Homeless Project is to me more important, something that I have to achieve, and it's just a bigger picture kind of deal. So, but the people would have definitely, and not only did it inspire me to work there, or keep working there, it did every day I was there. Number 12, what is the funniest thing that happened to you recently? The funniest thing that happened to me recently. Oof. I don't know what I could actually tell you what it is. I mean, random people trip all the time, and I did that at the gym. But I didn't get hurt or anything. I was at the Minnesota State Fair. If you haven't heard about that, check it out on the State Fair podcast that we just did earlier this morning. Yeah, not a lot of funny things. So I'll have to think about that one a little bit more. What do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I'm already pretty well grown up, so what did I want to be when I grew up? I wanted to be a radio broadcaster for the Penn State Nittany Lions football. That's what I wanted to be when I grew up. So I'm kind of doing the radio thing, doing the podcasting thing. So welcome to my show, and that's cool. Now that's what I wanted to do. Okay, now getting to the next question: which 2 organizations outside your own do you know the most people at, and why? Well, obviously, the group home, I know a lot of people there. And One Roof Community Housing here in Duluth, Minnesota. I think that's an organization. I know quite a few of those people and love them. They're very nice people. So there you go. Alright, pretend you're the CEO. Pretend you're the CEO. What 3 concerns about your firm's future keep you up at night? Money, money, and money. It's always the bottom line. It's always about the bottom line. So I would say money, money, and money. the other concerns is just making sure that we grow. Because technically, if you want to get all technical, I am the CEO of 102550 Homeless Project. And that's the first thing I worry about is building our brand and finances. And I don't think there's a third because I'm too busy with the other two. So there you go. Alright, next question. If I were to hire you for this job and granted you 3 promises with regards to working here, what would they be? Hours, both in set hours and make sure I get the hours so I get the pay. Flexibility. And I guess it would matter what job it was. I mean, if it was McDonald's, I would want to, I would want the run of the place. I would want to not get yelled at by management for stupid crap. Yeah, you hire me, I'm gonna be the boss. If it's a group home, then I'm gonna say that they keep me on what side they keep, what house to keep me in. If I'm working, yeah, but definitely, well, I guess it'd be pay, hours, and flexibility. So that's what it would be. So 17, and I just kind of jumped ahead, so I kind of peaked a little bit, but oh well, we'll go for that. If you don't get this job, what's your backup plan? Well, my backup plan is to keep doing what I'm doing. There you go. What inspires you? What inspires me in life is seeing people succeed and go above and beyond themselves. So that's what inspires me. It inspires me to see people at the gym who are getting healthy and are already healthy, but it also inspires me to see people who are at the gym who are not healthy, who are trying to get there. And I think that that's something that people don't understand, is that the person on the elliptical or whatever that might not look like the complete bodybuilder type is trying to get healthy. So yes, that person inspires me. Totally. So, next question. Teach me something I don't know in the next 5 minutes. Well, I don't think I'm going to take 5 minutes because I just don't know. Alright, so, and I would proceed to tell them to give me a number, which would be 32,463. 32,463. And I would say that number is divisible by 9. And they would say, wow, how did you figure that out? And then I would proceed to tell them that when you add up numbers, if you add up all the numbers, so it's 32,463, so 3 plus 2 plus 4 is 9, and 3 plus 6 is 9, therefore it is multiple by 9. So there you go. So that's something I learned a long time ago. So that didn't take 5 minutes, but it probably would if you got the pen out and all that other stuff. Divisible by 9, that's probably what it would, that would be my thing. Alright, what are you known for? I am known as a social butterfly who's very much into politics, very much into life, enjoys myself. Yeah, I'm known for that. I'm known for what I have to say and the fact that I'm not going to be set in my ways of, hey, I like the, I'm going to go with everybody 24/7, 365, no matter what the deal is. So, yeah, but I'm honest. And there you go. That's what I'm known for. All right. What do you work toward in your free time? I hit the gym all the time, folks. I go to the gym probably every single day. So I work towards my better beach body. So there you go. What is the most interesting thing about you? Oh. Sorry, folks. A little yawning goes a long way. What's the most interesting thing about you that we wouldn't learn from your resume alone? That I think that I am a very good speaker when it comes to speeches and writing them. However, I'm not very good at writing them. So yeah, I can make a speech and I can go off and I can make it sound great, but I'm not good at writing speeches. I'm a writer who's not a writer. So, there you go. And number 23, and the last one we'll do today, and then we'll do 24 to 36 next time. How do you rate your memory? I'm going to say an 8. I'm gonna go with an 8. So that, folks, is random questions. The interview questions, and that's part 2. So that was kind of fun, and I'm looking forward. I have not looked at 24 to 36. I will not until I get that time that we can come back and do part 3 of random questions. So, folks, this is Scott hanging out with you guys at the Scott Show and the president of 102550 Homeless Project. We are working hard to end homelessness all the time. 24/7, 365, we care about making sure that people have a safe and secure place to live. That's what we're doing all this for. That's what we're creating all the content for, is for 102550. So, folks, help us out. Like, share, subscribe to our network, to the 102550 network, and listen to the Scott Show on Spreaker.com. We're on YouTube. We're all over the place. We desperately need your help to end homelessness and to make things happen. So check us out, 102550.net/the Scott Show, or you can catch us on YouTube at youtube.com, or I'm sorry, tinyurl.com/102550. There's actually a very much longer YouTube link for us, but we got the tiny URL thing happening, so it's tinyurl.com/102550. Check us out, folks. And we will be back. We got plenty more shows tonight coming, including we got our Scripture with Scott show, and we also have the Conor McGregor and Floyd Money Mayweather. We'll probably be talking that up a little bit, as they'll be fighting. I'll be watching, and you guys have yourself a great rest of the night, unless I see you later.